Hi guys, I'm getting ready for bed after an incredibly exhausting day. It's the day in the life of lockdown. Exhausting my arse. Oh, so I get up at what I think is about 8 o'clock. In fact, I thought it was about 7:30, but no, the clock time said 9 o'clock. So I get up, go downstairs, have my tablets, get a drink, take my probiotic. After I've had a shower, I go in and get the dog up. He's laying on his back like this, as if there was not a care in the world, having held his bladder, may I just say, for the best part of 14 hours. I say to Simon, oi, get out of bed as well, because his bedroom's downstairs, because he's noisy and snory. I get him up, get the dog ready for a walk, and head out the door, because obviously doggy needs a good walk and I want a good walk. The dog stops every 6 meters or so to have a sniff. Sometimes it's poo that makes him want to sniff, other times it's just glossy looking leaves that I know somebody else has made a mark on before him. Well, it's either human pee or it's dog pee. Who knows? We live in that sort of place. Anybody can pee anywhere, really, especially where I go just behind the houses. Anyway, after about 20 minutes dog walking, you can see that the dog hasn't actually got any more to come out of his body. Try as he might, with his foot up in the air, his little paw waving in the wind, nothing's coming out. And unless there's another dog to be seen, which, let's face it, in lockdown it's probable, but it's not an everyday occurrence just because no one's out. And actually it's a bit later than normal, so his people that he often does see weren't there. So we get back to the house and I think, yeah, we bath his little paws when he gets in the sink. And I think to myself, oh, well, I better have a cup of tea now. Yeah, I'll have a cup of tea. So I have a cup of tea and I start watching YouTube and I start listening to I started listening to a really chilled live stream that happened in the middle of the night, and that was nice. And then I start listening to the gossip stuff, the drama and crime channels, and get involved with that, put the odd comment in, because life's so full for me at the moment. I had time to put a comment in there, and then feel sorry for one or two of them who I felt were getting ragged on. And then what did I do? Oh, then I look at my jigsaw puzzle at the same time as commenting, at the same time as listening, hour upon hour of everything that's going on at the moment. And then I think, oh, I better have a coffee now. It must be about 11, 11:30, and I'm getting hungry at this stage. Okay, what shall I do for my lunch? So I'm thinking about food. Food always starts to sort of get the better of me about 12 o'clock. And once I start eating, I can't stop because I've got nothing else to do. And, food tastes really nice, doesn't it? If you wonder why I'm doing all this, because I did have a face for makeup. I did actually bother to put that on this morning for my busy day. Lord knows why. So, where did I get to? Oh, lunchtime, of course. So I go and have a look and I find one of the ready meals that I bought for gluten-free. It was all right. It was quite nice. But of course, that's a bit savoury, then I want something sweet. So I'm thinking about everything that was left over from the meal I gave Dad yesterday, so I go and consult the fridge. I won't go into what I ate, but I took out plenty of pudding and then went on to a very rich cheesecake, which again was gluten-free. So I feel You know, they're mine. I can eat those freely. You're supposed to have one occasionally, not one or two every day of the week. I've only just found these cheesecakes, and I'm sure that I will not be buying them again because I can't resist. Anyway, having consulted the fridge for the second time, I then go and sit down and think, oh, I'll have to stop eating now because I'm full. I know I'm full. In fact, I'm past full. But within 20 minutes, I'm thinking, oh, I'm bored. I look outside, it's pouring with rain and it's very dark. We'd already got, you know, covered in mud this morning. So I sort of felt that, no, I don't need to take the dog out again. He doesn't want to go out, he's fast asleep. But I sort of think it might be good for me. And then that thought goes and I think, oh, do you know what? I fancy some chocolate. Off I trundle again. So this is my third visit, I suppose, to get food. So I get some food out, but before I do, I think, no, you must empty the tumble dryer. You must. You just must. You've got to do something in the day. Look, so I'm sort of doing it with great gusto. And then I think, oh, I think we'll have another cup of tea with this. So I get a cup of tea and I get some chocolate and I offer Simon, would you like something, a coffee? Oh no, I've started on the beer, he says. Clearly at 12 o'clock his body clock clicks in too. So he starts on having a beer. You're getting the mood of the day now, aren't you? Doing very nothing with great gusto, that's all I can say. I sat down again in the afternoon. In fact, I expect my bottom is becoming in that same position. You know, there must be a certain shape forming. I'm going to have to look at that in the cushion on the sofa. I'm telling you, the afternoon was no better. I could hear the fridge calling me. I had some sweetie bananas and shrimp candy. You know, the sort of thing that children eat? Well, that was calling me. Of course, I ate the whole bag. And then went back for two more tubes of Rolos. By this time, I am feeling really guilty. Not to mention shaky with the sugar that I've taken in. I haven't had a vegetable today. I haven't had fruit today. Oh, no, I tell a lie. I did have half a tin of fruit salad. That was left over from yesterday. Does that count? I don't know that it does really. Because it was in fruit juice or something. Quite sugary it was. Maybe it was a syrup. Oh my God, that makes things even worse. Anyway, by the time we get to 6 o'clock, I take more tablets, and now it's 8 o'clock. I'm off to bed to read a book because what have I been up now? 10 hours? And then I wonder why I lie in bed half the night not being able to sleep. Even if I read till 10, I've only been up, or 9, I've only been up, oh, my maths is crap. Take no notice of me. But anyway, I haven't been out very long. That's the whole point of this that I'm trying to make. Honestly. And then I wonder why I don't sleep properly. I wonder why I feel so groggy. And tomorrow, we're probably going to be the same. I don't know what the forecast is. You know, if the forecast is really nice, I might be able to get the dog to walk a little bit further. We might be able to go for an hour. But I'm afraid at the moment, even though it's mild again, which is wonderful, it seems to be raining all the time. There is one thing that might happen tomorrow that might be of excitement. There's an old caravan which my son bought with him when he was made homeless, and he put it by the side of the house, and that should be going tomorrow with a bit of luck. So that might be quite something, mightn't it? Something more interesting in the day. Oh dear. I don't know what else to say, except I love you all. Take care. Bye.